The fraying relationship between the U.S. and Israel is spreading across Washington and around the world. Many are weighing in and taking sides after Secretary of State John Kerry tried to explain why the U.S. did not veto a UN resolution condemning Israel. Correspondent Rich Edson reports from the State Department tonight on the continued fallout from that UN vote.
A United Nations Security Council resolution condemning Israel's settlement building. It prompted charges from the Israeli government. The Obama administration orchestrated an anti-Israeli condemnation at the UN. An exhaustive denial and explanation yesterday from the Secretary of State, John Kerry. Another response from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. And now reaction from Washington to Israel.
We do not teach our children to make Molotov cocktails or throw stones. There's no hate or incitement being taught or educated anywhere in our schools. And that's what we're up against.
The Secretary of State's argument, the possibility of a two-state solution is slipping away. One where Israel lives peacefully next to a Palestinian state. Israel's expanded settlements, Kerry argues, is one of the many impediments jeopardizing that outcome, though he spent most of his speech criticizing those settlements. Among many in the international community, support for Kerry's speech. France's foreign minister called Kerry's address clear, courageous, and committed, and reinforced the necessity and the urgency to implement this two-state solution. Germany and Jordan also offered praise. However, many in the U.S. Congress, even Democrats, have criticized Kerry's address.
It's easy for us to sit and point fingers and say the Israelis should do this, the Israelis should do that. By the way, I didn't hear very much from John Kerry about what the Palestinians need to do.
Right.
But it's easy for us to do it. They are living in a very dangerous area with their derriere on the line.
In a statement, Senate Armed Services Committee Chairman John McCain says, quote, Secretary Kerry's speech today was at best a pointless tirade in the waning days of an outgoing administration. At worst, it was another dangerous outburst that will further Israel's diplomatic isolation and embolden its enemies. And as McCain points out, U.S. foreign policy towards Israel will change dramatically as the Trump administration assumes power, likely making Kerry's speech the final emphatic volley in a relationship defined largely by its animosity. And now the State Department is reacting to some of those criticisms, in particular that from the Senate's incoming minority leader, Chuck Schumer, who says that the administration's actions have emboldened extremists on both sides. To that, a State Department official says stating uncomfortable facts doesn't embolden extremists. Dangerous steps on the ground by both sides do that. Shannon?
From the State Department, Rich Edson, thank you.